Hello and welcome everybody. Dutch-Bangla Bank series, Bangladesh versus South Africa, second test, day 2. It's the quick run. This is me, Shamanai Ghosh, and it's a pleasure to be joined by the tall fast bowler from Zimbabwe, Ed Rainsford. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good, Shamanoi. I'm all well. How are you?
Well, I am all right. The laugh says it all. Well, Bangladesh trailed by 537 runs, with 3 maiden centurions in the South African lineup.
Yeah, they'll be absolutely pleased because they've taken some time to build this test squad with these young players that have been scoring runs in domestic cricket, and now they get the opportunity in tough, hostile conditions and come out here and get hundreds. So they'll be absolutely pleased with that.
They've declared it finally, but they batted, they enjoyed it in the middle. We can see the summary on the screen for you guys that Bangladesh are trailing by 537 runs, but they declared it 575. Did you really think that they're going to declare a bit earlier?
No, I think they declared at the right time. I think what they wanted to do is to ensure that they leave Bangladesh in the field for quite a long time. And if you look at that, the Bangladesh batters and the fielders were quite fatigued, and that sort of played a part in South Africa picking up those 4 wickets, even though there was some very good bowling. But I think South Africa played it perfectly.
Yeah, you mentioned the bowling, 5 wickets for Ty Juliet again, but Vian Mulder he got his century, and the whole team actually celebrated it. 105 of 150 deliveries.
Yeah, I mean, Vian Mulder has been on a journey in his cricketing career, which has gone its ups and its downs. In 2019, perhaps at one stage couldn't play cricket again, and then he gets his opportunity and people trust him, and this is what he produces. He gets 100, he's a very good player, he's capable with the bat, capable with the ball, but he gets to his 100 here in Bangladesh, 105, and you look at the way he goes about compiling his runs, both on the leg side, and that was the moment that takes him to 100, and one that he'll savor, and one that his teammates will savor, because they know some of the difficulties that he's faced.
Yeah, and they put Bangladesh into bat, and they've already gotten 4 wickets.
Well, it's all about how South Africa were going to come and bowl. And one of the things is that they were really trying to attack the outside edge, make Bangladesh play as much as possible, really limit the run scoring ability for Bangladesh and ask them to make a play. It was also a very tricky time of the day. It's coming to the back end of day number 2. So you're almost thinking, do I survive? Do I defend? Or do I go on the attack? And once you're caught in those two minds, with a bowler like Kagiso Rabada and Keshav Maharaj, you're going to find yourself in a difficult situation.
And it so did happen. Kagiso Rabada getting 2 out of the 4, and you expected that.
Well, it's not that you expect it, but you do believe that Rabada is one of those kind of bowlers that will get a wicket. That one's a bit of a lucky one, strangled down the leg side, but that is a good piece of bowling, coming wide of the crease, angling it in, and getting the seam to straighten. And then that was a smart piece of bowling by Dane Pattinson, just to pitch it up after he was driven away for 4, and this particular delivery would get most batters out in Test cricket.
Yeah, 2 out of the 5 days are done. Well, South Africa are on course for a huge victory.
Oh, Shamanoi. They're not on course. There's still a lot of cricket to come. I think Bangladesh need to come out tomorrow and be absolutely ruthless. Try and give themselves the best opportunity to get runs on that surface. They have their captain out there, one of their most successful test players in Mominal, and they've got Mushfiq still to come.
And trust me, when you say that, I would be hoping for the same, and so will the Bangladesh fans. And for that, you better join us for day 3 of the Dutch-Bangla Bank series, second test match, and we will be here. So hopefully you'll be joining us tomorrow morning very soon. And I really hope to see some good batting from Bangladesh. Shanto's in the middle along with Mominul. Mushfiq is still to come, and they've got good records here on this field, particularly Mominul and Mushfiq.
Yeah, I think the key for Bangladesh is to not lose any wickets in that first hour of the first session and really grind it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but they really need to put their hands up against a quality bowling side from South Africa and give themselves every opportunity to stay out there, because there's runs to be gotten out there. South Africa showed you that there's runs out there, but it's about possibly playing the percentage game. Don't give too many wickets away, keep nice and tight, and then work yourself into that surface and try and get a total on board.
Yeah, we look forward to an interesting contest tomorrow onwards, especially with Bangladesh, with the bat in hand and the South African bowling. It's going to be a promising encounter, hopefully.
Well, I can't wait for it. I can't wait for day 3. And so I have to get out of here so I can come back, right?
Yeah. So you do join us. Thank you very much for your company. Bye-bye for now.